Hello students, in this chapter, it is a new chapter, that is force. We'll discuss about the definition of force, different types of force like contact force and non-contact force, and how can body behaves when we apply force on a body, okay, and what are the types of contact and non-contact force. And then at last we'll discuss about the friction force. What are the benefits of friction, what are the disadvantages of friction, and how can we reduce friction in a body. Okay, so these are the main topics of this chapter. Okay, so before we start, it is very important to understand about the force. Have you observed that a body can neither start or stop moving nor change its speed, direction or shape by itself when a body is moving or a body is static? A moving body or a static body cannot change its direction or its place from one place to another place without applying an external force. Okay, when you go to school in the morning, you apply force to lift your school bag and put it on your shoulders. When you enter a shop or a bank, you find push written on the door. When you enter in a hotel or in a bank, so you can see this push and pull symbol on the door. So these are the examples of force. You find push written on the door, you push the door to get in and pull the door to come out. Okay, so these are the examples of force. Okay, thus force is something which changes or tends to change the state of rest or motion of a body. It can also change the shape or size of the body or the speed or direction of motion. So finally we can say force is something which changes or tends to change the state of rest and motion. If a body in rest, then when we apply the force on a body, it will come in motion. Or when a body in motion, then by applying the force we can try to body should come in rest. Okay, otherwise there are some other examples of force. If a body shape like this, then if we apply force on the body, shape will change. Okay, due to application of force, shape will change. So we can say by applying force we can convert the state of body, means if a body in rest, then we can convert the body in motion, or if a body in motion, then we can give some extra force to come in rest, or we can give in forward direction to the body. Okay, in a simple term we can define force as a pull or push acting on a body. In a simple term we can define force is a push or pull on the body. In the simple terms we can define the force is a push or pull on the body. Okay, force is usually denoted by the letter F. The direction in which the force acts is called the direction of force. In other words, the direction of force is the direction in which the body is pushed or pulled. Okay, in which direction body moves, it means we are applying the force in that particular direction. Okay, so this is all about the force. A scientist name was Isaac Newton. First of all, in year 1643, an English physicist, mathematician and astronomer, he has described the law of motion and universal gravitation. It is said that he formulated the theory of gravitation by watching an apple falling from a tree. So Sir Isaac Newton was a great scientist. He is very known in all the fields like mathematics or physics, and as well as in gravitational field. Okay, he was a great astronomer. So students, this is all about the introduction of force. Okay, so here you can see force is acting on the body. Force may be defined as the action which changes or tends to change the state of rest of a uniform motion of a body. So by applying force on this particular body, we can give motion in this body, or we can change the shape of the body. So by applying the force, we can change the state of body. Okay. Newton's second law of motion. In the second law of motion, this is directly not related with your syllabus, but you should know this is the formula to find the force in a body. F is equal to m into a. Force is equal to mass m into a acceleration. Here it is written about mass into acceleration. So this is the formula by which we can find the force in a body. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. Directly it is not related with syllabus, but try to understand about this formula. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. Okay. Next, effect of force. So far we have studied that force changes the state, shape, speed or direction of the body on which it is acts. Now let's study the different effect of force in detail. Effect of force on mass. Simple term, effect of force. When So these are the different effect of force. Force can change the motion of body. If a body is at rest, the force may set it into the motion, and if the body is already in motion, the force may accelerate or retard it. Okay, this is very important line. A force can change the motion of a body. If a body is at rest, so the force may set it in the motion. If a body kept in the rest, so when we apply the force, body gets some speed and it will come in motion. Okay. Otherwise, when a body is already in motion, then in this case we can accelerate or retard the speed. Accelerate means to increase the speed, and retard means we can decrease the speed. Okay. Retardation means decrease in speed with time. Second thing, it can bring the object into rest by retarding the motion of the object. So when we apply the force against the motion of the body, then it will retard the speed, means body comes in retardation, and after some time it will stop. And the next case is, it can produce internal stress in the body on which it acts. Means force can change the shape of the body, force can change the size of the body. So these are the another effects of force. So we can understand force can change the shape of the body, force can change the direction of the motion. By applying the force, we can change the direction of the body. If the body is moving in this direction, okay, so by applying the force from this direction, we can change the direction of the body. Okay, by applying the force, we can change the direction of the body. So these are the effects of force. Force can change the speed of the body, force can stop the motion, force can change the direction of the body, force can change effect of force, change in shape, change in shape and size. It can change the direction, and these are the main effects of the force. Okay, so by using this slide, we can understand effect of the force on a body. Okay, the most important thing here, types of force. Okay, these are the different types of force. Okay, so one by one we shall try to understand about the types of force. if the changes discussed earlier are not brought about by a force, then we can say that an equal force is acting from the opposite direction in which the first force was applied. Hence we can say that the two forces cancel each other and the balanced force act on the body, which does not bring any change. Means when we applied force on a body and body is not changing its position, it means some other force applied from different sides balance this force. This is the condition of equilibrium. Okay, equilibrium condition means when we are applying a force on a body and body does not change its position, it means it is balanced by some other force. Okay, so there are different kinds of force which we will discuss in this slide. First of all, contact force, and the second one is contact action at a distance means non-contact force. Non-contact force. Okay, so what is the meaning of contact or non-contact force? Contact force means when we are applying the force with the contact of body. Okay, the force in which the two interacting bodies are in physical contact with each other are called contact force. When we are applying directly on a body, when we are applying the force directly on a body, means this body and this body in a physical contact, then it is an example of contact force. But when we are applying the force, or force is applied but two bodies are not in physical contact, then we can say this is the action at a distance or non-contact force. When two bodies are not in contact, then we can say this is the action in which bodies are not in contact. So contact force means body will be in physical contact, and non-contact force means body will not in physical contact. There are different types of examples of contact and non-contact force. First of all, friction force, then tension, normal force, then air resistance force, applied force, and spring force. These are the direct contact force, and we can say here non-contact force, gravitational force, electrical force or electrostatic force, and here magnetic force. Okay, so these are the non-contact force. So one by one we will discuss about the contact and non-contact force. Okay.